Hey guys, welcome to Bonnie's Mind with your girl Siobhan. And I thought today would be a good day to share with you guys a story time from when my cruise was completely ruined by a personal trainer. Okay, so I decided around the time of my cruise last year in April, I went on the Norwegian cruise. It was a 7 day all exclusive trip. And at the same time, that's when I decided to start my new diet and exercise regimen. I wasn't really taking it serious. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wasn't taking that serious. But seriously enough that I had lost 12 pounds by the time I got on the cruise. Okay, so I had started in March exercising and eating a little bit more healthier, but not necessarily healthy, but making better choices. Like instead of eating donuts and chocolates and ice creams and cookies, I was getting bananas, apples, drinking water, eating like a little bit more salads, but still eating burgers and stuff. All right, so that type of healthy, replacing meals with healthy meals type of, but not full fledged diet, but replacing meals. Anyway, I lost 12 pounds doing that. So, and I also was doing HIIT cardio only, and I was doing it every day for 30 minutes a day without taking breaks every single day. I lost 12 pounds in 3 weeks. So, yeah. And then I went on the trip. So I started in March, and then at March 26th was the ship embarkment or disembark, whatever they call it, when the ship leaves New York. And that's when I ran into the personal trainer Darko on the first day. So I was like, oh, they have a gym in here. I walked into the gym. I was like, oh, so I can continue exercise and all that other stuff. I'm on the cruise. Okay, so I don't have to break my routine. Because my routine was as soon as I wake up, I exercise. And that's it. So I had already gotten kind of used to it. So I was happy that they had a gym there. So Darko was like, "Oh, you could get a personal training session, da da da, and you could have me as a personal trainer for the whole cruise, and I'll teach you how to eat, and I'll teach you how to detox and exercise and all this great stuff, right? And you get a free BMI assessment and body assessment, all this other stuff." I'm like, "All right, fine." So I paid like $300 for that, and so he did a good job. Like he showed me exercises that I could do at home because I told him like I prefer to work out at home because I wasn't comfortable at the time. I was not comfortable with going to the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I was one of those fatties that was uncomfortable with going to the gym, and I started 220 pounds. So yeah, I was 220 pounds, diabetic. I am still diabetic. And so we exercised together. He showed me a couple more exercises, and I was telling him I was trying to do burpees and stuff, and he was like, "You don't have to do all those crazy exercises. Just exercise to just get a good heart pumping. It don't have to be complicated." So, and he was saying that those type of exercises was not safe for me to do. So, um, here comes the BMI. So my BMI was 37. It was like 36.8, 37 type of thing. So very high BMI, and I was considered obese, morbidly obese. And so he also did like a liver test on me, and like an organ test, whatever. And he was saying that my organs were fine, but that my liver was working twice as hard, and my organs was kind of resembling like a 60-year-old woman. So I'm getting mad all over again. So even a year later, it still affected me. So yeah, I that night I went into the cabin and I just cried. Like I cried so bad. And you don't think like when you're young at the time, I was 27, so well 28, turning 29. Yeah, 28. You don't think of these things like when you're young. You're like, oh, my organs are gonna be fine. My doctor tells me I'm healthy and this and that. But it's true, like you healthy now, but if your organs is working twice as hard for 2 years and then 5 years and then 10 years, that eventually it'll break down. Like it'll get tired. That's like you know when you're at work. Do you like being worked as if you're two people or if you're three people? The first day, it might be fine, but then as the days go on, and as it turns to weeks, as it turns to months, you're gonna start getting aggravated, frustrated. You're gonna be tired, worn down. You're gonna look tired. So that's basically your organs. And so I took that really hard. I cried. I'm not even gonna lie, like I cried really bad. It's try not to cry now. But yeah, it was really a eye opener for me. And I was just like, um I'm glad that that happened. I'm glad he told me, he was straight up honest with me. And he told me basically how I'm eating is killing me. And I need to stop. Like this is not just something to stop like for a few months and then lose weight and then to start doing it back. No, this is like a permanent thing. Like stop killing yourself. And so he told me I was killing myself. He told me that my organs was working twice as hard, and it's okay for now, but over time, that it's gonna take its toll, and I'm gonna need a new liver and need this and that surgeries, and then it causes diabetes, which I already, and I told him I already had diabetes, and he was like, yeah, it's gonna cause circulation issues, and then people lose limbs and eyesight, and which I already know. And at the time, I was taking my diabetes medicine, so I was like, my sugar is normal. My sugar is in the normal ranges, so it don't matter that I have this cake, not knowing that it still affects you, even if your sugar is in the normal range. And you should not even be having the cake to begin with. So yeah, that's when I started taking my diet a little bit more seriously, and I started looking for healthier diets, and I found keto. And on keto, I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and that was crazy. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight fast, but I couldn't really keep up on keto because for some reason I got weak. So I probably should just have stopped taking the medicine and continue with the keto, but I gave up on it and stopped taking medicine and basically fixed myself. But yeah, my vacation was like ruined. And on top of that, too, I was trying to work out twice a day on my vacation. And then I hurt my knees. And then I really felt old. Like after talking with Darko, and he was telling me my body was like at the same capacity as a 60-year-old woman. And then now I couldn't walk. I have busted my knees going on the treadmill trying to run at 220 pounds. Well, minus, well, 205, I think it was at the cruise date. But, like, still, don't be running if you're over 200 pounds, like full fledged running on a treadmill. You can run on the regular ground or whatever, but not on a treadmill. And it's not good for your knees at all. But yeah, my personal trainer had made me cry, and I thank him for it. It was an eye opener, and it changed my life seriously. And I tried to find him on Instagram and all this other stuff, but I can't find him. I tried to look him up through the cruise. I tried calling the cruise line, like to tell him, like, hey, it's me. A year later, and I lost a whole bunch of weight. But I can't find him. So maybe this video might go viral. He might see it. I don't know. But he was a Russian personal trainer on the Norwegian gym. And so that was my story, and I took every word of his very seriously, and I still follow his advice to this day, and that was money well spent. And yes, he made me cry, but sometimes it takes, hearing the truth and you to cry and you to realize your ways before you could accept change. So I appreciate that from him, and I hope he didn't stop, because my mom turned out, cursed him out for making me cry. And so yeah, my mom was just not the business. And if you want to know that part of the cruise, let me know, and I'll tell you the full story on the cruise. But this is about the personal trainer making me cry, not my mom's reaction to it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.